Another week, another video, and another question. And this week's question is, can we update an Excel sheet using Microsoft Flow? Simple answer is no, you cannot update an Excel sheet using Microsoft Flow. But if you have a table inside that Excel sheet, you can deal with this table just like any other table. You can set up the trigger, you can insert records into that table, or you can update, delete, or whatever else that you can do in that table that is part of your Excel. So let's see how we can do it today. One more thing to keep in mind is that the Excel file that you want to work on must be somewhere that Flow can reach the file. And that location is typically either SharePoint or Microsoft OneDrive. I'm trying to keep this lecture as simple as possible. So I'm creating a simple button with two fields. One of them is going to be product name. The other one is going to be unit price. And when the user starts the flow, it should connect to a table in Excel and inserts the record that has been added here to this table in Excel. We start by creating a table in Excel. Inside Microsoft Excel, I create a blank workbook. And inside this workbook, I want to create the fields that I have, and I call it product name. And the second field is going to be unit price. So far, I have only two columns. Under product name, I put the first product. I call it, for example, laptop. And the unit price is going to be $560. The other item is going to be USB key, and unit price is going to be $2.55. And finally, micro SD card, and the price is going to be $4.80. So far, it's just an Excel sheet. Now we need to convert it to a real table. Inside Excel sheet, there are different ways to create table. One of them is to click on Insert and insert the table. The other way is you can go to the Home tab, select the area that you have the data on it, and click on Format as Table. This way you can actually pick a style for the table at the same time that you create a table. So let me click on, for example, this one. It's asking me if the table has header. Yes, the first column is a header, so I click on OK. So as simple as that, I created my table. But I need to have a little bit more information about this table. If I click my table, on the Table Design tab, you see there is a table name. I changed the table one to Products, so that it makes more sense when I'm actually connecting it to the table inside Flow. So I just save it. I save it on desktop, and I call it Test Excel 01, and click on Save. I'm done with the work that I need to do with Excel. You can have multiple tables in one sheet or even multiple sheets. The only thing is that when you're creating table inside Microsoft Excel, tables should have a unique name. I'm good. I can close the Microsoft Excel and continue. Now, after I created my Excel sheet, I need to upload the Excel sheet to SharePoint so that Flow can reach it. So I click on Documents, and here I just upload the file. Upload file Test Excel 01. Select, and I click Open, and the file is uploaded to this library. Test Excel 01. Now it's time to create our flow. So I go to flow.microsoft.com, I click on My Flows, and I click on New Instant from Blank. I say Insert to Excel Demo, and it's going to be a button. I click on Create, the flow is created. Now under Trigger, I add fields. I need to add product name. Now I need to add the unit price. It's going to be number. And the title is going to be price. I'm good. After that, I need to add another step. And this is the time I need to connect to Excel. So I search for Excel. As you can see, it gives you two options. Either it's Excel Online or Excel on OneDrive. So I select Excel Online. And if I just eyeball the list, I can easily find add a row into a table. Now I can select my location. It actually lists all the connections that I have here. And if I scroll down, I will find SharePoint site, Flow course. The library that I have, I added it to documents. The file name, I can pick it up. It's test Excel 01. And now if I click on this drop down, if everything is done properly, I will find the products table. Select. As soon as I select it, it gives me the fields that they are there in that table. So for the product name, I need to get the product name from the trigger. Here's my product name. And for the unit price, I need to search for, you remember the field, right? Price. So click here, price, select, and it's added here. I can save it. Click save one more time, making sure everything is good. So now I go to the list of my flows and time to test and see how it works. So inside flow, insert into Excel demo. I click on it, run, continue. The product name is going to be computer mouse, and the unit price is going to be $95.65. And I click on run flow. It says successfully done. I go back to SharePoint and I click on this and see if it is done. And as you can see, computer mouse is there. Let's try it one more time. I'll run again. Another one, test item, and the unit price is going to be $100. I click on run flow. And if I go back to Excel sheet now, again, you see the test item is added. All right, that was my side. Now how to update, how to delete records, and how to set up the trigger is going to stay with you. If you want to see it, you're going to wait a little bit because now I am quite busy for the next 2 weeks to finish the next course that I'm working on and publish it on Udemy. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and soon I'll be back with another course and a lot more videos.